Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, we have the artifact enhancement event popping out. We're also gonna have the 10x on Taras and Marichka. All right. The artifact enhancement event is very unique this time around. I wanted to make this video just to dedicate it in terms of who should be doing this event. It's an obvious one that no new players should be attempting this, honestly, because of course of the cost of doing an artifact enhancement event. You need about 20 million silver on the safe side to complete the 4,775 points, right? And this time around, we've got some unique rewards. Usually, they have maybe like an epic book and a soul stone or immortal essences here, which can be used to get champions from the soul market, okay? This time around, they put in oils, right? Are oils worth it in terms of the investment you're gonna do, in terms of silver? Well, silver, it's either you have it or you are, always to the limit depending on the fusions and fragment collections that Raid does. We are bound to have a fusion for May. It's either going to be fragment collection or the normal fusion or whatever. It's up to them. They do those randomly, and whatever they choose, we get to follow, all right? If you got barely like 20 million silver, obviously you shouldn't be doing this. If you go more than that, if you go more than 60 million or so, I would say go for it. Or if you got like 40 million, again, it's all up to you, but this will not even be enough to fully upgrade one item. Just have that in mind. Not even enough for one item. Am I gonna do this? Well, I am, because these superior oils, 50 oils, take about 800 or so energy to farm just the superior ones. The greater oils and the lesser oils, these are much quicker to farm, especially the lesser oils. These are worth about 50 energy. So you're gonna go halfway for something that costs 50 energy? No, you have to go all the way here for the superior oil to be really worth all the investment. The legendary Chaos Ore is something that if you want to put in the extra 2,000 points worth of effort to get it, and it's all up to you whether you've got enough items at the moment with at least 3 rolls in the substat to go for this. That being said, we can do some things to be efficient with these kind of artifact enhancement events. We can do some things to be efficient. These are always some tips that I give around when these events pop up. And since this time, it's a more unique event than we had before, I thought I'll make a video and show you guys how much silver I'm gonna spend to get at least the oils, which, yeah, as I said, these will not even take you all the way, because you need, I believe it's 60 of these to get the final 2 upgrades, which they give you 50. So even if you get the 50, you'll still need to have a little bit more to actually get the whole thing. I don't know whether the other events, the champion training event, is going to give us something different, but that starts in 1 day from today. So have that in mind. And the Path of Spring has finished. So unfortunately, you won't be able to get any points if you're doing summons already, or if you're farming gear. So this has finished. And if you got any rewards here, then good. If not, then that kind of sucks. So that being said, I've got 77.4 million silver. Let me quickly do some upgrades, and we'll come back to see on how much points I'll have for the artifact enhancement. But overall, what I'll be doing is I'll try to find gear that I haven't upgraded, and mostly going to be normal gear and not accessories. Accessories take more silver than anything, and that's why I have more accessories unleveled, because I usually go for my normal gear first, and then I go for my accessories to level those up because of the energy discrepancy there. And since I farmed a lot of dragon, well, I do have much more silver than I usually have. And I did upgrade the speed gear that I got because I was impatient. So I still have a few more items that I can dip into that are not level 16. And I'll get some points there. But usually the biggest upgrades will be from items that are level 1. And what you basically do is you take them to level 8. You see, okay, did I get the roll that I was looking for? For example, here I got 80% resistance. Since this is a newer set from the arenas, I'll try to get this to 12. I was hoping for speed there, since this is a set that gives you speed and the 30% chance to reduce the cooldown. This would have been ideal for champions that, are looking for speed already. Since it gives you speed, you get the part of the set that you get from the Ice Golem. So I'll have to think about whether I'm going to sell this. Probably I'm going to sell it because I don't see much use for it right now, but it does have a double roll on HP%. Do I have any of the zeal? No. So it's just the 4 items so far with all these arenas that I've been doing. So I have lots of items. I'll try to see which ones I'll level up, and slowly but surely I'll get enough points. In terms of accessories, you gotta be more strict with the level ups. You gotta level them to 4. And if, let's say, you don't get the stat that you're looking for, maybe sell it at level 4. So here, crit damage amulet, it rolled attack. That is not bad for an attack-based nuker, right? So you level it to 8. Does it roll something else like resistance? This is already bad. Ideally, this will triple roll there on attack, but it will be huge investment for me to go to level 12 and then 16. So I'll have to see the remaining of my items, and if I have like a critical damage amulet already. So like this one, is this gonna roll better than the other one? So this one rolled accuracy, better for a champion that's looking for accuracy. So maybe double roll there. Yeah, that is nice. So triple roll. Oh my god. And then maybe you gotta roll for the quad, right? It is a much higher cost, and you'll see now on how much this is gonna cost, but boom, 1.6 million. And we did get a quad there on the accuracy, which is exactly what you want to be looking for, right? You're not going to be doing these crit damage amulets on many damage dealers, but some really do benefit from the accuracy. And a good high elves example here that benefits from accuracy is Royal Guard, who can be used for the Hydra, or even if you got like a Void legendary, and that is Ethos. Ethos benefits from the accuracy because he can land the weekend debuff, and that's going to help you in your farming for Nightmare. It's going to make it easier for you to farm if he's landing the weekend debuff with his skill. So yeah, these upgrades I shouldn't be doing. I actually should be saving these for CVC. You get lots of points from using your glyphs. So let's see how much silver is going to take me to get all those oils, and I'll be back in just a few seconds. So about 16 million silver, not that much required, honestly, from just upgrading my items to level 16 and then selling some of them. I didn't sell that many. I was at a 1200 mark exactly. I sold like 6 items, which doesn't give you that much, maybe 500,000 overall. So 16 million to fully get these oils. Is it worth it for you guys? All that silver that you could be saving for a future fusion or fragment collection, is it worth it? It's all up to you, and whether you've got the silver currently available and for future use available. Also, the epic chaos ore and legendary chaos ore are also something I might consider, since these are useful when you got those triple rolls waiting and you want to benefit from just rolling the item again and, you know, rolling the dice whether you're gonna get it or not. Okay guys, so I've just finished the last 2,000 points through leveling up accessories. Didn't sell that many, so I can actually show you what I would do to sell those. So the last 2,000 points are actually optional, and if you want to get those chaos ore, that's it for you. But overall, I started at 77 million. Now I'm at 53 million silver, so 24 million silver, and a good majority of that was through the accessories. So you can see the difference there in the cost already. And I didn't sell my accessories right now because I wanted to show you what I do personally as an end game player in terms of what items to sell or not. And I try to level these up, and especially the ones for factions that I don't use that much. So let's say the skinwalkers, I don't have that many skinwalker champions that I use on a frequent basis. So the upgrades that I'm looking for here are the very special ones, and I'm not gonna go for the double rolls here. And especially if anything rolls on a substat that is not a percentage, it's not something I want. This is of course an end game kind of filtering of gear. So just this as an example, this is a defense ring with an attack percent. So at level 4, that is already a waste for me. So what I'll do is I'll put it on the sell pile, and I'll get 79,000 silver back. And let me move a little bit so you guys can see the stats while I'm talking about. So again, this one, it rolled flat attack. I'm gonna sell that also. This one rolled attack percentage, but it's a defense ring. So with that sense, I'm actually filtering through a lot of the gear that I had saved up for leveling up through just, you know, farming a lot of spider when we had the CVC. And I thought, okay, are these gonna be useful? Not so much. I'll have to think about it. And I've done this on, you know, every single item that I rolled here. So this one had attack percent on a roll on an attack ring, but I'm looking for those double rolls on level 8 since I've got attack rings already that are good. And this is an epic item. So the best case scenario is a triple roll, which is unlikely to happen. So at level 12, I would be wasting more silver just for the chance to get a double roll. All right, so I didn't want to roll the dice there, so I thought, okay, I'm not gonna do it. Some of these, like the HP rings or the defense rings, if they roll HP percent and defense percent, I'm not that sad about it, because these are defensive rings, support type champion rings, where they will benefit from both HP and defense percent. For HP based nukers and defensive based nukers, that's a different story, but there's not so many of those champions around, so I don't upgrade my gear with that in mind, unless I'm on a mission, right? I'm on a mission to make my HP based nuker in Skinwalkers the best I can. So that, in that sense, I would have done it. So this one's an HP one with an HP percent, so I'll sell it. And in that way, I'm filtering through a lot of the gear, and I'm making things easier for me. So this one's a defensive ring with an HP percent that is solid for a support. Again, this one's an HP with a defense flat, so I don't want that, since it also has another flat here. So it's gonna be, the odds of me getting upgrades there are lower, and I don't want to waste my silver. So I'm just selling these, and I know I'll be farming a lot more in the future, so might as well sell these. The Skinwalkers faction is not one I'm so crazy about. So yeah, 18 items sold there, and I get a 1.5 million silver back, while also, I completed the full event. Did I need to complete the whole thing? No. I could have done it with just the 16 million or so. It would have been an amazing investment. The superior oils, I don't farm the Sand Devil so much, so I'll get all of these rewards, and yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. So for me at least. So yeah, as I said, that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.